Welcome to another episode of Jay's Learning School, where I have the opportunity to help you to understand and speak better English. On today's episode, we're going to discuss the English phrase slip of the tongue. Now, before we get into the lesson, make sure if you're not a subscriber that you hit that subscribe button below, as well as the notification bell, so you can be notified when I release a new video. And hit that like button because I know you're going to learn something and have some fun. Let's get into today's English lesson. So when you talk about a slip of the tongue, it is when someone says something they should not say. A slip of the tongue is simply a mistake in speaking. So you said something by mistake, or you've revealed something that you did not reveal. And when that happens, that is a slip of the tongue. Let's look at a few examples that I have made in a sentence where you can practice. Oops, my bad. It was a slip of the tongue. Oops, my bad. It was a slip of the tongue. So when you use it in this way, you're basically admitting to someone you did not mean to say a thing. So for example, you may say, turn left. Oops, I'm sorry. It was a slip of the tongue. I meant turn right. Can you pass me that pencil? I'm sorry. Can you pass me that pen? That was a slip of the tongue. Another example, one slip of the tongue when talking to the police and you could go to jail. So you don't want to say something that you have no business saying. You do have the right to remain silent, but one slip of the tongue and you could go to jail. Or you could say one slip of the tongue and you will be in big trouble. Or the officer may say one slip of the tongue and you're going to jail tonight. So again, you're revealing something or saying something that you should not be saying. Now, this is a funny example. I like this one. He called his new wife by his previous wife's name. It was a slip of the tongue. Anytime you call a woman by another woman's name, you're in trouble. But hurry up and say, I'm so sorry, baby. That was a slip of the tongue. A slip of the tongue. You're saying something by mistake. Another example, a slip of the tongue made me say yes instead of no. Sometimes you may tell someone, yes, you will do something when you don't have time to do it. And so you would hurry up and say, I'm sorry, it was a slip of the tongue. I meant no. Did I say $100? It must have been a slip of the tongue. I meant $50. So a slip of the tongue, you said something that you did not mean to say. She didn't mean to tell him about the bill. It was a slip of the tongue. So she must have used the credit card or some money that he didn't know about, and she admitted it to him by mistake. So it was a slip of the tongue. Practice saying that, slip of the tongue. Now, let me know down in the comments section, how would you use the English phrase, a slip of the tongue? I want to hear it down in the comments section. And while you're there, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, as well as hit that like button. That would really help me in the channel. And if you're listening to this English lesson through the podcast, you can watch it. I will provide the link down in the description of this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, as well as the podcast. And I hope you join me on my next English lesson here on Jay's Learning School.